A dog at the center of abuse allegations is put to sleep. Good evening, I'm LATRICIA Thomas.
And I'm Kim Chapman. We want to warn you, some of the photos you're about to see are disturbing. McMinn County Sheriff says the owner made the decision after speaking with deputies. It all started after a community member posted photos of this dog alleging it had been abused. But the sheriff says that's not the case. Isaiah Kim Martinez tells us what happened. Isaiah.
LATRICIA and Kim, McMinn Sheriff Joe Guy says there were no signs of abuse or neglect for a dog reportedly living in a home in Athens, but one Humane Society board member doesn't buy it. She thinks that the owner should be charged with committing a serious crime.
I've never seen anything like this, ever, and I've been involved in animal rescue for a number of years.
Humane Society board member Kim Riddle says this is the worst case scenario. A dog covered with what deputies described as a skin condition, as you can see based on the photos Riddle posted. This caused an outcry on social media with hundreds of people sharing. Riddle got notice of the dog wandering on a street in Athens and later called the sheriff's department, worrying that the dog could have been abused.
I saw a dog trying to walk. Its skin was basically mummified, and flies were blowing it. They were going into the crevices in its skin.
Deputies returned the dog to owner LaTasha Ashley Lawson, who lives on the same road, and scoped out the home. Sheriff Joe Guy told us this morning that an investigation of the home showed no signs of neglect or abuse, just an old dog whose owner said is battling a skin condition. We showed the dog's picture to veterinary professor Dr. Karen McCormick to get an outside take. She says this could be a variety of secondary infections and even see signs of maggots. The sheriff says deputies recommend Lawson make a decision on the pit bull's declining health. The sheriff said the family chose to put the dog to sleep. We went to Lawson's home to get her side of the story, but the woman living there told us she didn't know what dog we were talking about. One local living down the same road says she has seen this dog struggling to move for weeks.
We knew something was wrong with it, the way it was walking, because it's nothing but skin and bones, what's left of it.
And Kim Riddle sees a bigger problem here.
It's just not a priority, and animals are dying, and they have horrible lives because we do not have things in place to save them.
Now, Riddle also adding that she offered to euthanize the dog for owner LaTasha Lawson that night, but LaTasha declined. She's worried what method, or Kim was worried what method was used to put the pit bull to sleep. Kim?
Isaiah, thank you. On the other side, Sheriff Joe Guy writing in a press release that despite the dog's skin condition, the owner's home showed the necessary shelter, food, and water required by law.